They know that I'm on a magic mountain. So many calls, man, I stop counting.
All right, before this video starts, look, I want to say all credit goes to Uncle Lou. He's the one that came up with the idea of the title, the whole thing. Uncle Lou came up with it, bro. So shout out Uncle Lou. Like I said, I met Uncle Lou in person. Really, really great guy, honestly. So shout out Uncle Lou for, the idea. I tried to come up with my own name. I just couldn't think of one. You feel me? Couldn't think of my own name. So I decided to stick with Lou's and obviously give him credit for it, because I would be ashamed of myself if I took credit for it. So, and you guys probably wouldn't let me. So shout out Uncle Lou, man. All right, first up, you already know who we got to go with. Clemson, bro. We're going to start out big here. We're going to go with Clemson. Poor little old Clemson. What are we talking about? Clemson talked all that trash leading up to the game. Oh, Georgia ain't going to blow us out. 13-point favorite. Y'all tripping. Clemson's defense way too good. Clemson's defensive line's too good. Clemson has a really good defense. Georgia ain't finna blow us out. And then what happened? You came in this game and got stomped, bruh. You got drugged through the mud. You got tied to the back of the truck and just drove down straight, bruh. Clemson got beat in the head with that little rock they love to rub on. You feel me? 34-3 is crazy. You didn't even score a touchdown. That trash-ass quarterback you got. Cade Klubnik. What are we talking about, man? What are we talking about? Cade Klubnik's so ass, it's not even funny, bro. It's not funny. He's so terrible, dude. Clemson fans, it's crazy because and look at that Gatorade bottle. Clemson fans love to make fun of DJ Uiagalelei, but at the same time, you have Cade Klubnik on your team. What are we doing? What are we talking about? DJ Uiagalelei so trash. I'm glad he's out of Clemson. You got something worse. What are we doing here, Clemson? What are we talking about? 34-3 is crazy. Not a single touchdown. Not a single touchdown, bro. 34-3 is so, man. Clemson's so ass, it's not even funny, bro. Somebody mentioned Garrett Riley might be a bust at offensive coordinator over at Clemson. And he might be, bro. I'm just going to be honest. Something's got to change there. Dabo Swinney has to start using the transfer portal. You got to get rid of Cade Klubnik. He's not the answer, bro. We've seen him play for 3 years. Last year as a starter. The year before that, we seen him play in a bowl game. He's not any good. He's not any good. I chose to bring him back this year and let him start. That's on y'all. And y'all wonder why y'all lost 34-3. It ain't DJ's fault. It ain't DJ's fault. It's crazy. Cade Klubnik had a turnover in every regular season game last year. And then he had one yesterday against Georgia. What are you doing? If you look up the definition of interception in the dictionary, it's just gonna have a picture of Cade Klubnik sitting right there. What are we doing? So they lose 34-3 to Georgia. Guess what? Your season's over. Ugly ass motherfucker. We're gonna keep going with these big names here, bro. Texas A&M. What are you doing? What are you doing, Texas A&M? I ain't gonna lie. This game, they lost to Notre Dame 23-13. Got my notes right here. 23-13. Notre Dame obviously had to win this game in order to make the playoffs, in my opinion. Because they're not in a conference, one loss really hurts Notre Dame. But as I was saying, this Texas A&M and Notre Dame game was boring at times. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was boring. It was good defense. Like, the score was like 6-6 for like almost 3 quarters, dude. Texas A&M kept it close, which I didn't know if they could do going into this game. I thought Notre Dame was going to win by 10, 17 points. So shout out Texas A&M for that. I saw a few bad play calls, obviously, from Texas A&M. But first year under Mike Elko, it is what it is, right? That's going to happen. The bad thing for Texas A&M, the schedule doesn't get any easier. It doesn't get any easier. It doesn't. You could say it gets harder, honestly. Texas A&M still has to play Missouri. We're not sure how Missouri's going to end up this year, but if it's anywhere close to last year, Texas A&M may be in trouble. Still have to play my LSU Tigers. Again, you can say what you want about LSU last year. We're still no joke, right? And we beat you last year, so still have to play Texas. Now, I don't know if you get any of these teams at home. I'm sure you do. Actually, I think you come to LSU to play us. But either way, Texas, LSU, and Missouri all on the same schedule is crazy. You add that in with the fact that you just played Notre Dame, buddy, let me tell you something. Your season's over. It's over, bro. That 10-point loss to Notre Dame ain't nothing compared to what you're about to run into. I'm just saying. Like I said, you kept it close, fair enough. But Missouri, LSU, and Texas, boy, your season's over. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. No one cares. Minnesota, what are we doing? What are we doing? 19-17 to North Carolina. And they lost Max Johnson in the first quarter, right? He's out for the season, but that is what it is. PJ Fleck, you on the hot seat, bro. I'm hearing Minnesota fans everywhere on the internet say bye-bye to you. Fortunately, you still have a job, but your season is probably going to be over just as well as Minnesota's. Minnesota, your season's over. We'll see how long PJ Fleck lasts there. Again, no one cares about this team. Stanford, your season's over. Your season was over before it started, to be honest with you, bro. 34-27 to TCU. What are we doing? TCU, your season might be over. Keeping it that close with or letting Stanford keep it that close. Allowing Stanford to keep it that close, your season might be over. But you didn't lose, so you're not on this list. Stanford losing 34-27 to TCU. Like I said, nobody cares. Your season's over. Sonny Dykes is just lost at this point. Hasn't done anything since 2022. Probably isn't going to do anything. Sonny Dykes and TCU, I have a feeling you're going to be on this list pretty soon, just to be honest with you. West Virginia. Take me home to a place I belong. West Virginia. I know the lyrics to that song. I kind of messed it up though, but it is what it is. So I'll probably cut that out. 34-12 to Penn State, and like I said, losing to Penn State's not bad. 34-12 is crazy. After a delay, you had extra time. What are we talking about? And now you're stuck with Neil Brown because you went 9-4 last season, or 9-5, whatever you did. You feel me? I think you went 9-4, something. I don't. You had a good season last year. Now you're stuck with Neil Brown, so have fun with that one, buddy. Your season's over, by the way. I'm not sure if anyone told you, but your season's over. Obviously, you could go on to win the Big 12, make the playoffs. Your season's over. You're not doing any of that. Let's just be real. You got Neil Brown. What are we talking about? You ugly ass motherfucker. Your season's over. 34-12 to Penn State. The first quarter, you played so good. I was like, all right, it's going to be a good game. Hell nah, you trash. West VA. Shut your ugly ass. This is a good one. Florida. What are we doing? Everyone likes to make fun of Florida. You so trash. You so trash and ain't even funny, bro. Yes, it is. It's hilarious. 41-17 to Miami. 41-17 is crazy to begin with, but to Miami, bro? Getting blown out by Miami, bro? What are you doing? What are you doing? Napier don't know what he's doing. That's obvious. That's obvious. You're the worst team in your state. There's no denying that. Central Florida's going to be better than you. Miami's better than you. Florida State may have something to say about being the worst. We'll see. Because Florida State don't know what they're doing neither. Billy Napier's so bad as a coach. He's got to go after this season. If you want to do anything serious, got to say bye-bye to Billy Napier over there. That boy, he's not even on a hot seat, bro. He's sitting on fire right now, bro. His ass is burning. He's got to go. He's so trash. Billy Napier's so bad. You already had 3 losing seasons in a row, Florida. 21, 22, and 23. You're on your 4th. It's most likely going to happen. 4 losing seasons in a row is crazy from a program like Florida, but whatever. You're a sinking program, to be honest with you. I don't want to hear nothing about the hardest schedule. It's hard because you're trash. You feel me? The schedule is hard, not because the other teams you play are good. It's because you're just bad. You're a bad team. You feel me? Vanderbilt might beat you this year, and we're about to move on to Vanderbilt. They might have something to say to you. All right, if you play Vandy. I'm not sure if you do. If for your sake, I'd hope not. If I was you, I would hope I wouldn't play Vandy, but if I personally hope you do, because that's going to be funny. And like I said, the Florida schedule doesn't get any easier from here. You got blew out by Miami. You still have to play LSU, my Tigers. You still have to play Tennessee. Whoa. Then, of course, you still have to play Georgia. That's 3 losses right there. You're going to win a total of like 4 games this year, if that. Florida, what are we doing, guys? What are we doing? Country road.
Timothy,
take me. What?
I swear to God, I'm about to sell everything.
What, is this stuff still breaking?
Hey, I just got another freaking nail in my tire.
Oh, shit. Why is there nails in his yard?
I don't know.
You got the stuff to fix it, right?
Yeah, I got the stuff to fix it.
All right.
I've only had to fix it 3 times today.
I've been recording for like 15 minutes, yeah. And last, Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech, you lost to Vanderbilt, bro. There was so much hype going into the season for Virginia Tech. And I was a part of it. I was like, all right, Virginia Tech could probably win the ACC this year. And you still can, honestly. ACC's so bad, anyone could win it. You feel me? But you lost to Vanderbilt. That's probably it is one of the worst teams in the SEC. It's debatable for worst. Obviously, like I said, you have Florida and Arkansas and Mississippi State. But right above that's probably Vanderbilt, if not under. You feel me? How many teams are in the SEC? 14, 16, something like that. You just lost to like the 13th best team in the SEC, and you think you're going to do anything meaningful? VA Tech, shut up. Please, shut up. You lost. Not only did you lose, but you lost in overtime to Vandy, my boy. You went to overtime with Vandy. You're so ass. It's asinine. What are you doing? That offseason hype that you had coming in is done. Not only is your season over. Oh, yeah, by the way, West Virginia and Florida, your season's over. Virginia Tech, not only is your offseason hype over, your season's over. It's all done. You've wasted it. You've wasted all that hype, bro, and lost to Vanderbilt. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Vanderbilt's quarterback looked really good, in my opinion. But you should be blowing Vanderbilt out, bro. That's a problem. Like I said, the ACC is just a terrible conference, bro. Virginia Tech, Stanford, SMU, Florida State, Clemson. These are terrible teams. These are bad teams, dude. Who's going to win the ACC this year? It's got to be Miami. Miami looked good yesterday. Cam Ward is legit, dude. Clemson versus Miami for the ACC title? Most likely.
Yeah. So she's seen his penis.
Who's seen
His mom has called him jerking off. I forgot about that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Who got caught beating their meat?
That's what JJ told us.
What?
Yeah.
When?
The ACO?
I can turn on.
I didn't know it was on. I was going to keep going.
When he get caught beating his meat? Oh, a long time ago. I thought it was recent.
They was like, remember we used to beat meat on the PlayStation Mamba?
What? So, Virginia Tech, your season's over. It's over. It is what it is, bro. Now tonight, we have LSU and Southern Cal. My Tigers are going to be taking on the Trojans in Las Vegas. I haven't won a season opener since 2019. That's crazy. Since we won a national championship, we ain't won a season opener. Trash. That's ridiculous. Either way, especially when we play teams like Mississippi State and UCLA. What are we doing? But anyway, I think we'll beat the Trojans tonight. My question is, do I need to wait on both of these games, Sunday and Monday night, and add them to this, or do I just do a separate video? That's what I'm having a hard time, because I know Uncle Lou is going to be doing 2 separate videos. Ugh, I don't know. See, because I'm not going to do 2 seasons over videos. I'm just going to do a LSU rant. I think we'll do one big video. I think we'll add it. And then we'll do the LSU rant or whatever. State of the fan address, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. Your season's over because you're trash. You're ass. You're bad. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Trust me, it's going to happen to a lot more teams. You're not the only ones that are going to be on this list. Alabama's going to be on this mug soon, bro. No matter what they fans think, they're going to be on this list soon. And I'm just going to laugh in their face. I'll probably spend the most time talking about Alabama on this list than I will anyone else. Just because Alabama's so ass, bro. Cannot stand Alabama fans. They're not smart at all. They're not. They're dumb. Mad dumb, bro. So if Alabama loses a game, I'm going to be on your ass, bro. I'm telling you, I'm going to be on your ass. I'm going to talk so much crap, it's not even going to be funny. Nick Saban ain't here to save you no more, bro. Nick Saban ain't here no more. I got a feeling my LSU Tigers are going to be on this list. If not, once, if not twice or 3 times. You feel me? And I'm gonna rip them a new one too. You feel me? Southern Cal, you already know they're going to be on the list. Who else? Tennessee's probably going to be on this list once or twice. Florida's going to stay on this list. They'll probably be on here every week. You feel? What do y'all? What would y'all do if Alabama ends up on this list more than Vanderbilt does? That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? If LSU ends up on this list more than Vanderbilt does, I ain't gonna lie, I'll be mad as hell. Man, Oklahoma probably gonna be on this list. Actually, I know they're gonna be on this list because LSU has to play them, and we're gonna beat Oklahoma. So Oklahoma's for sure gonna be on the list at some point. Texas, will Texas be on this list? Probably. Michigan, probably. Georgia, that's a good one. Probably. Ohio State, they'll probably be on this list. Now, after how they played yesterday against Akron, they'll be on this list at some point. Oregon, they should be on this list now. After how they played against Idaho yesterday, Oregon should be on this list now. That's what I'm saying, bro. Teams that played bad, we can do that too. Uncle Lou does it. We'll do it too. South Carolina, you'll be on this list at some point, if not next week when you play Kentucky. South Carolina, you're trash. Your season isn't over yet, but you're trash. Ohio State, how you played against Akron, your season isn't over, but you're trash. You're retarded is what you are. Who else? Who else played bad yesterday that wants to hop on? Let me hop on the track. Boy, you finna hop on a list. You just made a list, ugly ass. Boy, who else is on here? Who played bad yesterday, man? Oregon. Yeah, Oregon. You played Idaho. Idaho, no, you the hoe. You played Idaho, bruh. And you won by 10 points, 14-24. How? Most people don't even know Idaho has a football team, man. What are we talking about? Oregon, your season ain't over yet, but you're trash, dude. You got issues. You need to fix them. Who else played bad, bro? I know I'm forgetting somebody. Arizona at like 11:30 at night. You were losing to New Mexico at one point, bro. Not New Mexico State. New Mexico. You just made a list. No, you're not on the list yet. Your season ain't over yet, Arizona. But you're going to make your way on it. You're going to make your way to a season is over list. You keep fooling around like you did last night. Now, you won by 20-something points, but it was too close for comfort at one point. You feel me? Arizona better chill out and win some games. So, yeah, man, y'all let me know who else played bad yesterday, bro. That's all I can think of right now, just off the top of the dome. Like I said, LSU in Southern Cal tonight, and then Florida State plays again on Monday, on Labor Day. They play Boston College. Boston College will probably be on the list, but I won't spend too much time because nobody cares. Florida State, if you lose, I'm going to spend at least an hour just talking straight about you because you're so retarded and so trash. And said Florida State, FSU. FSU stands for sucks university. What are we talking about? Or stupid university, something like that. Something like that. You're doo-doo. You're asinine, bro. What are we talking about? Let me know, bro. Let me know. Your season is over for everyone that made the list. Who was on this list? Go ahead and repeat, you feel? Who was on this list? Clemson, your season's over. Texas A&M, your season's over. Minnesota, your season's over. Stanford, your season's over. West Virginia, your season is over. Florida, your season's been over. And Virginia Tech, you lost to Vandy, your season's over. Have fun, bro. Have fun. All right, obviously I didn't want to do this, right? I mean, the game last night, it was a good game, unfortunately, right? It sucks to come on here and have to do this, bro. LSU, your season's over, man. Your season is over, and usually I don't mean that literally. Like, when I say that, you know, these teams can still go on to do good things. I don't know if LSU can. I want them to, right? I mean, technically, they could win the rest of their games, make the playoffs, and be okay. But if they continue to play like they did last night, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. This conservative-ass play calling that they pulled last night is ridiculous. I get it's a brand new offense. We've lost Jaden Daniels, and I understand that. But the play calling was so bad last night, dude. Check down here, check down there. 1 yard rush here, 2 yard rush there. What? What are we doing? And speaking of rushing, John Emery needs to be the starter going forward, bro. I'm like, those running backs last night couldn't rush for any amount of yards, bro. John Emery is the only one that could run the ball, apparently, and that's crazy. John Emery needs to be the starting running back going forward. That's all I'm saying. I'm not mad at the defensive line, nor the linebackers. They played good, or they played the best that they could anyway. I mean, secondary is just, it's still trash, dude. Has it improved? Yes. But when your play calling on offense is that bad, it's putting your defense in a bad position, bro. And so that's an issue. LSU, your season's over, bro, because I got a feeling this ain't gonna be our last time on this list. I'm just gonna be honest with you, and that's unfortunate, bro. That's so, man. Like I said, I didn't want to make this video, dude. Right? I wanted to leave it off at Virginia Tech. Gotta add LSU to the list, bro, because we just looked bad yesterday. We looked improved on defense, and our offense didn't even look terrible. It's just terrible play calling, bro. Let Nussmeier go deep. That's what he's known for. He's literally called him a gunslinger before the game. That was more like a slingshot. What are we talking about, man? Let this man go downfield. I'm going to get into some more info or more details on the LSU video that's coming out. Probably before this video, actually. So you'll see this after. But still, man, this is crazy, dude. LSU, your season's over, bro. Because like I said, the schedule for most of these teams, it's not going to get any easier. And for LSU, it's not going to get any easier. We still have to play Alabama. They're going to raw dog us, bro. We still have to play Oklahoma. We still have to play Texas A&M. We still have to play Florida. Scratch that. Florida's ass. We'll beat Florida. Like, I don't know, man. It's ridiculous, bro. LSU, your season's over. Don't, like, I'm just going to be honest with you. Don't make me put you on this list again this year, bro. Now, so far, my offseason prediction's doing good. You know, I predicted us to go 9-3 with losses to Southern California, Alabama, and Ole Miss. So far, I'm right. Lost to Southern California. But it doesn't, I mean, the video I made 2 or 3 weeks ago, or maybe like a month ago, something like that, that said we would beat USC. I look stupid for that video. What are we doing? Come on, guys. Come on, man. I'm mad too, man. Yes, I am. I'm mad. LSU, your season's over, bruh. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Your season's over. All right, Florida State, you're on this list today. 28-13. Was that the final score? I think so. That's crazy. To Boston College? Look, man, I know that's the Fighting O'Briens over there. But you shouldn't be losing to Boston College, man. That's ridiculous, dude. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Not only that, but you're 0-2. You're 0-2 at the end of week 1. 0 wins, 2 losses at the end of week 1. Proud of yourself? You ought to be. No, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. DJ Ukulele, he's going to be working at McDonald's pretty soon. No need to go any farther there. We want Brock. We want Brock. Yeah, they did the same thing to Spencer Rattler at Oklahoma, and he turned out all right. I don't see it going the same way for DJ. He's just not any good. It's unfortunate, right? I don't have a problem with him. Wish the best, but just not any good. Sucks. Yeah, Florida State, your season's actually over. Florida State. Florida State, your season is actually over. It's like I said, Uncle Lou says it all the time. I'm going to say it here. It's just a terminology. It doesn't actually mean your season is over, right? When we say that, you could still go on, not you, Florida State, but any team on this list could still go on and win their conference, win a playoff game, make the playoffs, win it, win a national championship, and be the best team of all time. But when we say that for you, Florida State, you're 0-2 at the end of week 1. Your season is over, buddy. Go ahead and get comfortable. Go ahead and get comfortable. Go ahead and get comfortable, because let me tell you what. It's not the last time you're going to be on this list. You should have been on it. Like I said, I didn't make one for the week 0 games or whatever. So really, you should have been on this list twice. But it doesn't matter, because like I said, this isn't the last time you're going to be on it this year. I can just go ahead and tell you that. And look, I hate it because I actually like Mike Norvell. If Florida State's came in and beat my LSU Tigers the past 2 years in a row, right, 2022 and 2023, I can tell you now, LSU would blow you out if we played tomorrow. If we play tomorrow, I'm taking LSU by at least 20, a minimum of 20. Garrett Nussmeier would light your defense up. And then our trash defense you wouldn't be able to score. Losing to Boston College. Boy, what is What's wrong with you? I tell you what, your season, it's far from over, big dog. Next season may be over for you. Your next 3 seasons may be over, bro. Florida State, so bad, dude. How do you go 13-0 last season and come out here and start 0-2? Who do you play next? Can you get a win next week? You gonna need it, homeboy. You gonna need it. You still got to play Florida. Still got to play all the ACC teams. Clemson. Do you play Clemson? I don't know. Do you play Miami? You might be in some trouble. You might be in some trouble if you play Clemson in Miami. Your season's over. I've done did this video in 3 different locations. My bedroom, my car, my cousin's truck, whatever. Listen, your season's over, Florida State. And every other team that I named before this, your season is over. Not as much as Florida State, because you're not 0-2 at the end of week 1. But yeah, Florida State, you're done, dude. Next season is over, and the season after that is probably over. Like I said, you're going to be on this list more than once this year. So go ahead and get comfortable, my boy. My boy, your season's over.
Let's look at the stats. I've got the facts. My money like Lizzo, my pockets are fat. Homie, I'm epic. Don't be a wap. Dog, it's a yarmulke. Homie, no cap.